All right, welcome to the stream. Just going to do a quick audio check. I'll be right back. All right, welcome to the stream. All right. Audio is good. What's going on, Jason? What are you doing awake at 3 a.m.? It is quite early. Or 2:57, if you will. Not quite 3, but close enough. I don't even want to be awake right now. Tired. Was sleeping good. Had a little drool spot on my pillow. Why did you stay up? You must be playing Valorant with Jack. Not even tired. We'll see about that tomorrow morning. About 7 a.m. See how tired you are. Kind of since midnight there. Just been kind of moving on up. Took out that buy side, so I would kind of expect us to come back down here, take out the sell side. That would kind of be my expectation. So maybe a move back down into that 50 area. 63 possibly. You're chilling in bed. Yeah, I was chilling in bed too, but gotta get up here. In the world? I'm over here in the wrong chart. Kind of a little volume imbalance here on the 1 minute chart. So another one here, another one here. Another one there. Zoom out a little further here. So expectations, possible push back up into this 87, 88 area here once we cross 3 o'clock. I did say possible. Just kind of watching it here, see what happens. If we do get a little pop out of there, we'll probably take a long.
Order filled. Order filled.
Probably going to target that 87 area. Stop is going to be the 74s here. See if we can't get a quick move up. Well, maybe we should have took profit there. I don't know. Kind of thinking we would at least trade back up into the 78 or 87 area. Kind of thinking. And probably going to stop us out here.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
Guess we should have took the little profit that we had there. But it did look like we were going to go. So like I said, ultimately I think short term here anyway, we probably come down and take the sell side out. Where was I getting 87 from? Actually, 85 probably would be more realistic. 85 would have been more realistic. Didn't quite get there either, so. Unless I was just going to take short profit. Do we dare to try it again? I do think it trades higher than this. possibly up into this 84 area before heading lower. That's what we believe. Let's see. Well, trying to see if this thing's going to pop back up before it kind of moves down. See what we get here. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Just kind of see what we get here. Thinking we might pop up into that 84, 85 area before we potentially sell off. I think we got CPI data 8:30 a.m., right? Yep. Thinking this thing might pop out over here and head up into that 82 area. So if it does, maybe we take a little entry here. Ultimately, I'm short-term bearish this morning. I think we're kind of probably, we took the buy side here. So I kind of ultimately think we would come back down into this 50s, maybe 60 area. Potentially. That's my thinking anyway. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong here. We'll see. Kind of seeing what we getting here. Well,
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
and we'll take a little short try here. See if we can't just get a little quick little flush into this 67 area. Just kind of watching it here, seeing if this thing flushes back down. It's kind of tickling my stop right now.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
Alright, well clearly that didn't work. Should have taken a little, suppose we should have just taken it, the small profit we could have. I was in profit on both these trades and just didn't take it. Alright, now let's just kind of wait and look for our proper setup here. Let's just wait and look for the proper setup. Like I said, expectations is probably trade back up into that 84, 85 area. That's what we're thinking might happen. Before we sell off. ES just kind of hanging out at that 44.75 area. Oh, I need to get sort of this, some sort of disposition here, displacement, whatever you want to call it. Ultimately, like to see it trade back up into this area here. And we will target kind of there on the first one. There for the second one. Something like that. the idea here. So as you can see here on the 3-minute, it would trade all the way back up into this gap. And yes, there is a small order block here on the 3-minute chart. It did already trade right back up into the midpoint of that, and then kind of pew. That was kind of that first candle right there at 3 a.m. So maybe we missed it. I don't know. So that's kind of the idea. I'm going to quit trying to kind of diddle in the middle here, taking those trades that I was taking, you know, unnecessary losses. Just wait and see if this thing comes back up to the 84.50 area, tags us in. Give it a few minutes, see what happens. So let's see if this comes back up and tags us in there. I guess if I wanted to kind of ensure that we're going to get tagged in, we could move this down to here. I think it should at least trade up to there. So we'll see how she goes. See how she goes. All right, getting this push up here. Let's see if we get tagged in. See if we get tagged in here. Like I said, I think this thing might push up to that 85 area, but I want to kind of not guarantee that we're tagged in, but you know what I mean. Put it in a more logical spot here.
Order filled.
All right, now we're tagged in short from the 82.25. First target is going to be 66 area. If it moves down there. If we're offsides, we'll find out pretty quickly here. So like I said, kind of trading up into that 84 area. Expectation is it potentially could trade through 85. And then we'd see it turn back down. So let's see here. That was my original entry point there, 84.75. So let's see if this thing turns back down, if we're on the right side or not here. There's 85, so kind of repainting that imbalance there. So now we want to see it turn back down. If it does not, then we're just offsides, and it will be what it will be. So let's see what happens here. Got my stop a little above high a day. But really, if we break that swing high there at the 88-89 area, then we pretty well know we're offside. Want to see it hold that order block there at the 88. Like to see it turn back down. I guess it, could potentially make another run at the high before we have some displacement to the downside here, or we could just be offsides completely today. It's kind of the frustrating part about my trading sometimes is that, I have my entry target there at 85, and then I second guess myself and I move it down to 82, which not a huge deal, but if it's at 85, we will reduce our risk a little bit. What's the ES doing? ES traded back up into the gap as well at 44.77. So let's see if it moves back down. See if we get the ES moving down here. If this doesn't hold that 87, 88 area, if the body of the candle kind of close above that, then that's going to be our sign that we are just offsides. Which we've been offsides quite a lot tonight, if you haven't noticed there. So kind of watching, this area. We really close above that. Then we just know. Just kind of like to see it turn back down here, start moving in the right direction for us. So let's see here if this thing starts moving back in the right direction here. ES tap 77.50, kind of moving down now. Trying to anyway. So I want to see this thing break the 76 area first. nice and strong. We got the EMA there. VWAP is down there at the 72. Either way, we're going to see what happens here. We're either offsides or we're not. I mean, looking at this, we do have some displacement there to the upside. And we kind of traded back into that gap there. So there is a potential that this could just pop. Could just pop here. Let's see. It's kind of opening that 76 area. Could just move on up here. Could just be completely offsides, but we'll see what happens. Second guess myself a lot. But we are in it, so let's see where we go. Like I said, if the body of the candle kind of closed above the 88 level there, then it's going to kind of be our sign that we are offsides.
Order filled.
Alright, just taking that off. I'm not liking it. Not liking it at all. Kind of frustrating there. Yeah, I was considering actually taking a long at 76.50 here, but kind of developed this idea that we were going to move lower. I guess we still might, but I defied the skid mark on that one, Denny, and paid the price. Defied the skid mark. Dude, that kind of sucks, man. That shit gave me a signal there. Goodness. Yeah, I got signaled for a long at 76.50. I didn't take it. I was actually looking for my short. I was already in the short, I guess. Actually, no, I wasn't in the short yet. My short was at 82. But the thing is, I was looking at this kind of, gap over here for this idea that it would trade back up into here and then respect this order block for a move down. And it didn't do it. I don't know. I almost got to stop kind of looking at the, because what I'm doing is I'm opening the charts and I'm like, all right, this kind of looks bearish or bullish, developing a bias. It really shouldn't do that. Just kind of wait for price action to give us something. So once I saw this displacement, I should have known that this was going to kind of continue higher, but that's all right. We learn every day. Or either we don't learn. But we're taught lessons. That's what we'll say. Because maybe we don't learn, but we're taught lessons. So this thing's just kind of been straight up. And we just watch it go. Kind of getting a little pullback here. Might be kind of wishful thinking on this entry down at the 84. As long as we learn. Well, we don't always learn, though. That's the problem. We should. Well, the issue tonight, it's not really an issue, but kind of messing around a little more than I kind of should be. I'm thinking this may only trade back into this 88 area. Let's take that off and see what happens. May not even make it that far, but let's just see. ES moved up to the 79.50 area. Moved up to the 79.50. Looks like it wants to go retest that 300 level here. So wild. Yeah, I'm not doing. I'm looking now. I'm like, man, I have not had a single winning trade. Thing is, I was in the green on this one. Was in the green on this one. Not much, but didn't take profit. And then, of course, we weren't in the green on that one at all there. So let's see what happens here. ES is tap that 4480 level. See if we can get a possible pullback for us, a little entry here. Nasdaq trader, it's a constant battle until you really manage to find the perfect setups to work for you. Yeah, that's the struggle. I kind of tinkering around with some things right now, and so kind of feels like we're going to push through this 300 level. I was thinking it might take a little scalp through there.
Order filled. Order filled.
Jump in here. See if we can't get a little move through, pop through 300 there. Get a little something back. Might pay for it. Kind of feels like buying the top up here, but it also feels like, we might just pop right through there. So maybe we get a little small winner. All right, let's see if this thing will push through there. Yeah, probably a bad idea buying up here, but I think we'll get this push through 300. We'll see. Goes back in the green this time. We'll move our stop to break even. Not going to let it kind of come back down on us any more than it has to here. See if we get this pushed through here. Maybe not. Try and give it a little bit of time here, see if we can't push through there. Got about 5 minutes here before the top of the hour. Might get stopped out here. Might get stopped out here. Would not be shocking after all we are behind the top. See if we get this push on through. Might get a little energy here at the top of the hour. Question is if it stops us out first or not. Honestly, I'm going to take this off.
Order filled.
This is looking quite rollovery. Quite like it's about to roll over. You see it just kind of rolling over here.
Order filled.
We'll take the short if we kind of defying here. I mean, you know, if it makes new highs, we're going to be stopped out anyway. So I kind of got my take profit down here at the this order block volume imbalance area. figure out where my stop needs to be. I don't want it to get touched, but somewhere in here, I guess. Currently short. Short from the 92.50s, looking for the 85.50s. See if we can't ride this one down to the 85s. Book a win. Got to start getting some small wins in here on this account. Otherwise, we're going to end up... It's not going to go in the direction we want it to go otherwise. See if we get some energy down here at the 4 o'clock hour. Or if it gets the energy back up. Kind of feel like it'll be down, but... What do we know? We haven't been right so far, right? Alright, we got to stop in at break even. Can't lose on it, but looking for this push down through the into the 85 area. It's for a small win. Get the old confidence back, right? Well, we don't want it to be that small. Don't come back up and tag us out for break even. All right, we'll lock in $20 there. At least get something, right?
Stop filled.
Feels bad. $20, no bueno. No bueno. Not working out for me there. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe. It helps. Appreciate it. If you're interested in trading futures, you got the link to Apex in the banner. I do that all the time. I have to think about it before I say the word. I mean, it does feel like this thing's going to kind of sell back down into this 86 area, but could easily pop out of there. That's kind of what it looks like it's doing here. Popping out of there. Kind of setting up a little campsite here at the 95. So if this thing pops out of there at the 95, we will take along for the potential move up to the 300 level there. Choppy, yeah. Well, it's not usually, well, it's not that I don't even want to say that it's anything this morning. I mean, I just misread this. I mean, if we're looking at this Nasdaq trader, obviously in hindsight, it's easy to see. I was kind of looking for a short, like I said, but I mean, you have kind of a structure shift here to the upside. We broke this swing high, this swing high, this swing high, this swing high. So that should have been my indication, hey, this is going to move up. So leaves this fair value gap here with a small imbalance, trades back into it, and pops right out of there. So it's just me misreading it, as I tend to do. I saw this order block over here, and this little, you have a little small fair value gap with a volume imbalance here. So I was thinking, trade back up into that one and then probably move lower. Didn't happen. I think we have, is CPI tomorrow or what is tomorrow? Let me look. Yeah, we got something at 8:30. Well, today. Got something at 8:30 this morning. I think is it CPI? Let's look. Yeah, CPI is today. This morning, 8:30. CPI is today. Yeah, it is today. There you go, Nasdaq trader. Oh, you did say CPI today. I don't know why I thought it said Monday. I just misread it. It's early. It is early. I can't even read. Can't even read. I mean, this is looking shortish. I mean, you can see this thing's kind of rolled over here. It's kind of looking like a short here to me.
Order filled. Order
so
filled.
Take it. You know what? I'm not quite sure it respects this order block at all. I think it's probably going to come back down here. So let's just see. We don't have very much drawdown on this account left anyway. $163. So, we're either right or wrong on this entry. We'll start us a fresh account for the London if we don't get a winner here. If we get a winner here, that'll probably give us a little bit of room. And maybe we don't have to start a fresh account there. I never give up on an account, even though I'm down $23.50 on it. You can always bring it back. So just going to start with one trade at a time. And this is certainly looking like it wants to sell off, but like anything, it might be trying to do the thing. Might be trying to do the thing here. What is the thing, you ask? The thing is when it makes a new low, bounces out of there, comes back, makes the low again, and then just moves higher. That's known as the thing. If you didn't know. It might do the thing, and then we'll be doing the thing. We'll be stopped out. So let's see if this thing rolls back over. Kind of need to see it stay below that 93, 94 area there. Kind of bounces above that, then I would think this thing's probably going to go to the highs, but we don't have the room for it to go to the highs. We will be stopped out before then. Not trading my funded account this morning. I'm kind of working on a different strategy, and so not super comfortable with it yet. So not trading that one. We'll probably take some entries on that one in New York. Got my step 2 on Top Step off screen here. Haven't taken any entries on it either. So just this one. This is our last $18 Apex account that we got here. So hate to lose any account, but looks like that might happen. Feels kind of bad. This will be the third one in the last 4 days that we would have lost. So certainly not trading great. And it's doing the thing. I mean, I could kind of see it, but I was already in the trade. So at that point, you may as well just trust it and see if it doesn't do the thing. Let's get back below that 92 area. Would be ideal. ES made a new high there, pushed up into the 80.75. Nasdaq failed to make a new high, but that's not good for this short that I'm in. Just kind of watching, see what happens here. Could still roll over. We're going to have to get the ES to start pulling back, though. Holding up there at the 20 SMA. Forgot what I was doing earlier. Let's see here. Got to get this thing moving back down here if it's going to do it. If it's going to do it. frustration is kind of real here. Not been happy with my trading the last couple of days here, so that goes without saying. Kind of holding up here. Need to get this thing to move on down if it's going to do it. Yeah, still hanging out at the 80 level there. Trying to kind of pull back a little bit. Trying its best. Again, we got like $98 in drawdown here. So like if we get to 180 in the red, then it will be the end of that one. Holding up here a little better than I kind of wanted it to, so probably we'll move higher. Well, not looking good for us here, guys. I mean, although it is holding up there pretty good, so not moving higher yet, so that's a thing. Could still turn into our favor here. Still could happen. I think if it does it, it'll do it pretty quickly too. It'll be pretty swift. Kind of move down. Just the longer it holds down, the better it is for us, right? So the longer that it kind of holds up in this level, something will happen. It's either going to pop or drop. But we're going to get something to happen.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
And there you go. So that one didn't work out for us. But that's all right. We live to fight another day. So that's another it's another challenge account kind of blown there. Still have the PA account. We are currently in drawdown on that one as well. Let's see where we're at on that. On the PA account. Where's the dashboard? Here we go. So I think we're down $757 on that one. So the goal will be to kind of get that one back into the green. And we'll start a fresh challenge account in the morning here for the New York session. Still doing okay in the top step. We got that one here. Balance is 51,038 there, so we're up about 1,000 in that account. So didn't take any trades in it this morning. Kind of felt like, you know, I may not do great this morning. Kind of felt that way when you're going into it. It's never a good thing when you feel that way going into the trading day, but that's all right. We'll regroup for the morning, see what happens. So if you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below if you're interested in trading futures. Again, there is a coupon code for Apex in the banner. Link in the description. We'll be back live this morning at 9:30 a.m. hopefully with some better results. Until then, appreciate you watching. See what happens.